Hello, howdy. It's nice to get back to you, and I do hope that you are enjoying every slice of your life. On a positive note, let's get straight into our agenda of exploring the tits and bits and pieces of the business English communication in this edition 6 of the English Review through WhatsApp. So, today we'll be exploring most commonly used phrases who, that, which, and whom. So consider these sentences. Anya is the one who rescued the bird, or Anya is the one that rescued the bird, or which of them is correct? Sorry. So firstly, who, that, and which. So firstly, when we have to determine when to use who, that, and which, we have to first find out what is being referred to. So when we are talking about people, we use who and that. On the other hand, when we are to refer to the things or groups, we use that and which. So for example, Anya is the one who rescued the bird. So here, because we are talking about Anya, a person, a people, so it is who that is used. On the other hand, there's one more, like he is that person who got away. So again here, he is some person that we are referring to, so it is that. And here we have Lokwa is on the team that won first place. So team is a group. We are referring to a group, so we'll be using that. Then she belongs to a great organization which specializes in saving endangered species. So here again we are referring to organization, so it is which is a group of people. So here also the word used is which. So just note that that is common to both when referring to people and also when we are referring to things or groups. Moving ahead, most common confusion or appears when to use that and which. And in general, these two words are used interchangeably, but there is a slight difference. So let's find out that. So determine whether to use that or which, we got to first determine what is being introduced, whether it's an essential clause or a non-essential clause. So essential clause is also known as restrictive or defining clause. So what does an essential clause mean? Essential clause actually is something a part of a sentence. It is not a complete sentence as such. So when we are talking about an essential clause, it means that without that part of the sentence will lose its relevance or meaning altogether. Means that clause cannot be removed from the sentence. So when we see that we are to introduce an essential clause, we use that. We'll be also covering through an example that what an essential clause looks like. And on the other hand, if we are to introduce a non-essential clause, which is a non-restrictive or a non-defining clause, we use which. So for example, take this. I do not trust products that claim all natural ingredients. Now, claim all natural ingredients, that is the essential clause. So to test whether that clause is essential or non-essential, just try removing that clause from the sentence. So what will the sentence remain? I do not trust products, and then which products? The product has to be defined, product has to be explained, which kind of products the person is talking that he does not trust about. So that's why this claim all natural ingredients, because it describes the product, it is an essential clause. Without that, the sentence would lose its meaning. So whenever we are introducing such essential clauses, we use that. Similarly, this is the path that leads to the market. Now if we say this is the path, that has got no meaning. That path should lead to somewhere. So where does that path lead to? So unless and until you have leads to the market, the clause, the sentence remains meaningful or has no utility. So that's why leads to the market is also an essential clause, and because it's an essential clause, we use that. On the other hand, look at this example. The product claiming all natural ingredients which appeared in the Sunday newspaper is on sale. Now to see whether the thing that appears after which, that is appeared in the Sunday newspaper, is essential or not, try to remove this and read the entire sentence. So what it would be, the product claiming all natural ingredients is on sale. Fair enough, it makes sense. We are talking about a product which is claiming all natural ingredients and it is on sale. So immaterial whether this clause appeared in the Sunday newspaper is there or not, the sentence still holds a relevance. So this is a non-essential clause. Whenever we are talking or we are introducing, we are bringing in the sentence, we are adding in the sentence a non-essential clause, we use which. So I hope the difference is clear. That is for essential clauses and which is for non-essential clauses or non-restrictive, non-defining. Moving ahead, but sometimes there are sentences when you get both that and which. So at that time, in order to avoid redundancy, that that is being used two times or which is being used two times, we use both of them, that once that and which. That time we don't see whether a clause is essential or a non-essential. Take for example this, that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Suppose this is one sentence. So here if I have to say that doesn't kill you, because that something which doesn't kill me, it is an expression, it is a defining clause, it is an essential clause. So as per the rule we got to use that. But if I say the sentence that doesn't kill you makes you stronger, it appears very awkward. So in order to avoid that awkwardness, we use that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So though the phrase, that is though the clause that is doesn't kill you makes you stronger is an essential clause because it defines something which we are talking about, that which we are talking about. But to avoid the awkwardness of using two that's one to one successively back to back, we use which. So the correct form here is that which doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So that's all with that and which. Finally we say who versus whom. Here, to determine when to use who and, we must to check what will be the answer of the question that we are asking, because who and whom are generally related with the questions. So if the answer comes that it is he or she, then we got to use who. On the other hand, if the answer comes as him or her, we got to use whom. So take for example, if we are confused what to use here, who or whom wrote the letter. So think of an answer to this. It will be something like she or he wrote the letter, because we are talking about he or she. So who is the correct? So who wrote the letter? Similarly, who oblique whom pulled the prank. So again the answer would be something she or he pulled the prank. So because it's he or she, it's again who pulled the prank. It's not whom. On the other hand, we wondered who oblique whom the book was about. So try answering this. The book was about him or her. That's what you would usually say. You would not say the book was about he or she. The book was about him or her. So the correct statement would be we wondered whom the book was about, because the answer was in the terms of him or her. The correct question form would be in terms of whom and not who. So that's all for in this edition 6 of WhatsApp review, English review through WhatsApp. So these are the references for further study if you may like to go, and feedback and connect, and compendium through Google Drive and Telegram channel. Do spread the word among your contacts if anyone is especially preparing for any examinations or wants to one of the English, and keep sharing the joy, and God bless. Take care. Thank you.